So then, guys, we are departing Kidderminster bus station, and we are now on the number 3 route to Areley Kings via Stourport-on-Severn. So the previous video we did was the 99 from Bromsgrove to the Charford Circular, and then we travelled on the 52 over to Kidderminster. So we're now doing the 3 from Kidderminster to Areley Kings. And to the right of me is Kidderminster's Library, and on the left-hand side is Kidderminster Town Hall. So Kidderminster Town Hall is on the left-hand side. So I hope you enjoy my videos here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And please be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. And shout out to Black Country Traveller, who loves enjoying my videos. Keep watching, and please be sure to check out this route, the number 3 from Kidderminster to Areley Kings, because this is a great route. And so anyway, we're just going from Kidderminster to Areley Kings right now. So we're just going through the town centre, and we'll be taking the 3rd exit at the massive roundabout. And then we will head past the watermill, and then we'll go along the Stourport Road, turn off at Birchen Coppice, and then we will head into Stourport-on-Severn. And the roundabout we will come to is the roundabout for the A451, the Ringway. So we'll go along the Ringway, and then we will come to another roundabout, and in the middle you will see the Diamond Bus Kidderminster depot, which used to be First Worcestershire. First Worcestershire still exists, but only from Worcester. And Diamond do Worcester services. They do the 303 from here in Kidderminster, along with the 294. They also do the 149 down at Redditch, and of course they do the 296 over at Bewdley. So anyway, here we are at the massive roundabout right now, and we will be heading on to the Ringway, the A451. And so anyway, here we go. So we're heading for the A451, the Ringway, and you'll see the Diamond Bus Kidderminster depot when we come to the other side. So anyway, here we go right now. So we're en route. And when we go along the Ringway, behind the trees, you will see the back of the B&Q Kidderminster store. Because as you know, there's a B&Q here in Kidderminster. There's also one on Mucklows Hill at Alzowen. And there's also one in Telford as well, which is on the Bridge Retail Park. So anyway, we're now on the A451, and we'll continue on the A451, which will then change from the Ringway to the Stourport Road, and we'll be going past the Watermill and Brinton Park. Well, Brinton's Park. So we'll be going past Brinton's Park, and we'll continue on the Stourport Road. So coming into view in front of me right now is, of course, the Diamond Kidderminster depot. So there's the Diamond Kidderminster depot, and the Diamond Kidderminster depot run all the local services in Kidderminster. And also they do the 303, the 294 and 296, except the 149 is run from Redditch depot. And of course they do the 125 to Bridgnorth and Stourbridge. They also do the 202 from Bromsgrove to Alzowen. They also do the 145 over Longbridge Way from Bromsgrove. Also to Droitwich Spa and Webbs of Wychbold. And they also do the 52 to Redditch. And of course they do the Stourbridge services like the 142, 142A, 25, and of course the 57. And of course the morning 17 alongside Tividale. And Tividale share trips on the 25, Stourbridge to Dudley as well. So anyway, we've just gone past the Watermill right now. So we're now over by Brinton's Park on the number 3. So we're just by Brinton's Park. And we will then continue down towards Stourport-on-Severn. So we'll be going past Brinton's Park, and then we'll come to the junction for the rifle range where the number 8 goes. And the number 8 used to be the number 1, but the Hales Park section was numbered the 2. It was integrated well, the 1s and 2s were integrated together back in 2020 to become the number 8. So we're now going to continue our journey down the A451, the Starport Road, and we will then turn off at Birchen Coppice and go on the Walton Ash Road East. So we'll go around the Walton Ash Road East, and then we'll head back onto the Starport Road on the other side. And then after that, we'll continue down the A451, down the Minster Road, and then we'll come into the town of Starport. Then we will go down the Gilgal, and we'll come onto Mitten Street just by the Tesco's, and then we will then turn left, and then we'll come into York Street. So we will be coming into York Street on the number 3. And then we will go over the River Severn, just by the Treasure Island Amusement Park. And that will take us down the Dunley Road. And then we'll head onto the Walshes estate. So we'll head onto the Walshes at Areley Kings, before continuing on our journey round the estate, before heading back to Starport and then back towards Kidderminster. Because what we made this into one big video, so we're doing the full circuit on the number 3 from Kidderminster to Areley Kings and back to Kidderminster. And we did this with the 99, the Bromsgrove to Charford Circular. So anyway, here we are at the traffic lights on the Starport Road. So we're now on our way towards Starport. And the place is called Starport on Severn because it's on the River Severn, and it's also the port. I believe this is the port of the River Stour. But I know the River Stour joins up with the River Severn at Starport. And the River Stour starts in the Clent Hills, well, the source of the River Stour, and passes through loads of different places such as Cradley, Stourbridge, and also Kimver and Wolverley. And so anyway, here we come. So we're coming now to the... so we're now coming to the Birchen Coppice area on the number 3. So we're now coming to the Birchen Coppice on the 3. And we'll continue towards Starport. So we'll continue towards Starport. So please be sure to keep your eyes peeled for more and more exciting videos that will be coming here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So here we go, going across the estate on the number 3. And once we've done the 3, that will be the completion of my videos here on this channel. So please keep an eye out for future videos that will be added on this channel. Once again, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So here we go. We're now on the 3, going up the Birchen Coppice, and soon we'll be heading towards Starport. So we'll be on our way to Starport, and then we will head to Areley Kings. And once we get to Areley Kings, that will complete the journey on the number 3. And so here we go. We're now coming to these small junctions here, because as you know, it's one way, and then we can continue on our journey. So we're now en route. So we're now going to head to Starport right now. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey to Starport. So then, the number 3 route is the only Kidderminster local route that runs 7 days a week. It is operated by the Kidderminster Depot Mondays to Saturdays, and on Sundays and bank holidays it is run from Redditch. And Redditch also run the 52 from Kidderminster to Redditch on Sundays. But on Mondays to Saturdays it is run from Kidderminster, while Redditch to the Sunday and bank holiday. And the 3 and the 52 interwork together on Sundays and bank holidays. So anyway, we are now heading along towards the Starport area. So we'll be heading back onto the Starport Road, and then we will head into the centre of Starport. So I hope you enjoy my vlogs here on this channel, and we will continue with more videos in days and weeks and months to come. So here we go. We're now on our way towards Starport. So we'll be on our way towards Starport, and once we get to Starport, we'll then continue towards Areley Kings. So we'll continue towards Areley Kings on the number 3 route. So we'll be continuing towards Starport next. So here we go. We're now on our way towards Starport. So we're on our way to Starport. And so here we are. Now en route to Starport. So we're on our way to Starport. So we're just going to turn right here onto the Starport Road. So we just turned right, and we'll be heading down towards the Gilgal. And so anyway, we're on the Starport Road. So once we get into Starport, we'll be going down the Gilgal. That was my correction. So once we enter Starport, we'll head on to the Gilgal. Then we'll go past Starport Tesco's, and then we will head into Starport York Street, and then we'll go along the bridge over the River Severn, and then we'll come on the Walshes. And once we get to the Walshes, we'll then continue along the Walshes area before heading back to Kidderminster bus station. So Starport on 7 is served by the number 3 route from Kidderminster to Areley Kings, the 15A, 15C, Kidderminster to Starport Circular. One route goes by Wilden, while the other one goes by Burlish. And of course, you've got the Thursday only 213 to Astley Birth. And of course, you've got the 294 and 296 services, which are the Worcester routes. The 294 comes from Kidderminster, while the 296 comes from Bewdley. So anyway, here we are. We're now arriving into Starport on 7. So we'll be heading onto the Gilgal next. So we'll be heading onto the Gilgal, and once we go down the Gilgal, we will then head past the Tesco's before arriving into Starport York Street. So we'll be heading into Starport York Street. So here we go. And this is windscreen view on the Volvo B7RLE Right Eclipse Urban Body Bus. And as you probably know, I've done windscreen views on other routes, such as the 202 from Halesowen to Bromsgrove, and also the 303 from Worcester to Kiddy, and also the 15s from Kidderminster to Starport, and also the 580 from Kidderminster to Kimber, and also the 125 from Starbridge to Bridge North. So anyway, we're just now going down the Gilgal. So anyway, here we go, down the Gilgal, and then we will head onto York Street on the number 3, and then we'll continue towards Areley Kings. So continue to enjoy my videos here on this channel, Joe's Bus Train Play and Lift Adventures. So anyway, this is the Gilgal right now. So we're now on Mitten Street, and just coming into view in front of me is the Tesco supermarket. And to get into the Tesco from this end, you have to then take the stairs, and of course there is a lift that takes you from this upper foyer area to the lower foyer area, and then you need to go outside before entering the main store, because this is like a small mezzanine entrance area. So anyway, there's the Tesco's in Starport, and we'll be heading towards Starport York Street. So we'll be heading to Starport York Street. So here we are. Now here's the crossing here. So this is the crossing with the traffic lights. So we're now heading towards Starport on 7 York Street now. So this is York Street coming up now. So we're now coming onto York Street on the number 3 before we continue our journey towards Areley Kings. So we'll continue towards Areley Kings on the 296 on the number 3. So here we are now arriving into Starport Town Centre. So this is Starport Town Centre on the number 3. So just continue to enjoy the journey as we head to Areley Kings. Okay then, guys, we're now on the Walshes, on the number 3. And as you know, the 296 comes through here as well, which is the Bewdley to Worcester. So anyway, we're on our way round the estate before heading back to the bus station in Kidderminster via Stourport on 7. And I hope you're enjoying my videos here on Joe's Bus Train Play and Lift Adventures. And there will be more and more exciting videos to come real soon. So keep your eyes peeled. So once we've done the number 3, that will be the end of the videos of the week. So we'll go back to pilot videos, and then we'll go back to actual videos in the next upcoming week, or we'll possibly just do pilot videos for a little bit. But we don't know for sure yet, but I'll let you know when there'll be another video to be uploaded onto this channel, Joe's Bus Train Play and Lift Adventures. So let's continue on our journey on the number 3 route from Kidderminster to Areley Kings. So we're going to go around the Walshes and then head back towards Stourport and then back to Kiddy. So then, guys, we're now going to turn right here, and turning left is the 296 route towards Worcester. And the 296 operates every 2 hours, Mondays to Saturdays, no service on Sundays or bank holidays. And that route used to be operated by Aston's coaches, and way before that it was Coniston's, and before that Diamond Bus used to do that route before, but however that was numbered the 295 and ran to Kidderminster. The 296 was a route that Coniston created and integrated with the former 16 Stourport to Bewdley. So anyway, we're now on our way round the estate area, Areley Kings, and we'll be on our way to Kidderminster via Stourport. So just continue to enjoy the video as we head back towards Stourport. Yeah, I'm great. Okay then, guys, we're now going to be on our way back to Stourport on 7 and then on to Kidderminster. So here we go, around the estate area, the last leg of the Areley Kings estate and the Walshes, and we'll be heading back towards Kidderminster. So we'll be on our way back towards Kidderminster through Stourport, and then we'll go back across the Birchen Coppice estate, and then we'll head back to Kidderminster. So anyway, we're now going along. So I hope you enjoyed my videos here on Joe's Bus Train Play and Lift Adventures. And we have done really well so far. Yes, we have. So here we go on the number 3. So we are doing really, really well. So we will continue with more and more exciting videos in days and weeks and months to come. So here we go. We're next going to turn right here. So we will be turning right. So we're going to turn right here now at the junction here. So we're going to turn right, and then we'll head towards Stourport. So we'll be heading to Stourport. And as you probably know, Kidderminster Diamond use loads of different vehicles. They use Volvo B7 RLE Right Eclipse urban bodies, Plaxton Centro bodies, Optare Solos, SRs, Aversa, and street lights, and also ADL Enviro 200s. And they did have the Metro Cities, but now they've gone to Burton-on-Trent, the former Midland Classic Depot. So here we go. We're now going to turn right, and then we will head back towards Stourport. So we'll be on our way back to Stourport. So here we go. We're on our way back to Stourport right now, and that will complete our journey on the number 3. So once we complete the journey on the number 3 at Kidderminster, well, I meant we're on our way back to Stourport, then we'll go on to Kidderminster, and then that will complete our journey. So I meant we're going to complete the journey at Kidderminster. So here we go. We're going to come to another junction, and when we come to the next junction at the far end of this road, we will turn. So we will turn right and head towards Stourport. Turning left goes towards Great Whitley and, of course, Aberley. And if you turn left, you will then be joined up with a 758 route, which goes from Worcester to Tenbury Wells, and that is operated by Yarringtons. And, of course, there used to be a 760 route that used to come through here from Kidderminster to Tenbury Wells by Great Whitley. And, of course, the 296 does occasionally divert through Great Whitley. That only depends if it is unable to serve Shrawley area. So, anyway, we're on our way towards Stourport right now on the number 3. So, we're now on our way to Stourport. And coming up, you'll see the sign Stourport on 7. So, we're now coming into Stourport on 7, so we're now at 30 miles an hour. So we're now at 30 miles an hour, and you'll see Stourport on 7, Treasure Island Amusement Park, which will be on our right-hand side of the bridge, which is by the River Severn, and of course you'll see the play area, which will be on our left. And then next to the play area is the children's amusements, which is of course the Playland, and of course there is a go-kart track on the Playland complex as well. And the Treasure Island is the main amusement park, which includes rides like the Super Dragon. Of course, there used to be a Super Dragon roller coaster at Drayton Manor, and of course there's a Star Flyer as well on site, and of course there's that cage ride as well where you have to stand in a cage. It spins, it's very intense. And of course there's the amusements as well, because there's also an amusement centre. And of course there is that slide where you have to get in a sack, and apparently it is a bit rough on that is a little bit rough, the slide, which is to the right of the amusement. So there's the Starflyer. You would have seen the tall tower, the Starflyer. So we're just going across the bridge now. So we're now in Stourport. So this is Stourport on 7. And we will continue on our journey towards Kidderminster. And we're just passing a Volvo B7RLA Right Eclipse Urban Body, which used to be seen at the Tiverdale depot for Diamond and was branded for the 4H route, which goes from Haley Green towards Walsall. So here we are, now arriving into Stourport. So we're now in Stourport. So this is Stourport on 7, and we will then be continuing on our journey towards Kidderminster. So we'll be continuing on our journey towards Kiddy, and that will complete our journey on the 3. So if there's no videos next week, don't worry, I'll make sure that we will get videos in days and weeks and months to come. So here we are, now arrived at Stourport on 7. So let's continue our journey towards Kidderminster. So then, guys, it's now time to go back to Kidderminster. So I hope you enjoyed the trip to Areley Kings and Stourport on the number 3. So let's continue to head back to Kidderminster. So we're now going to do the last leg of the journey back to Kidderminster, and then that will successfully complete the number 3. So this will be another video that's now added onto Joe's Bus Train Plan Lift Adventures. So we've done the 99 from Bromsgrove to Charford, and now we've done the 3 from Kidderminster to Areley Kings. And if you remember, there used to be the X3 from Redditch to Areley Kings, if you remember the X3 route. And on the left hand side coming up is Stourport Liddell. So there's the Liddell in Stourport, and we're going to continue straight, and then we'll head back to Kidderminster. So turning right is where the 296 goes, which is the Worcester to Bewdley service, and we're going to carry on straight all the way towards. So we're going to head all the way towards Kidderminster. So we're now going to be on our way back to Kidderminster, and then once we get to Kidderminster, that will complete the number 3. So I hope you enjoyed the trip all around Stourport. So let's reveal all the videos that we've done so far on the channel, and I'm now going to read them out to you. So here are the following routes which I've done. So I've done the 002 from Merrihill to Wheely Castle. So I've now done this route 3 from Kidderminster to Areley Kings, and I've done the 5 from Dudley to King Swinford. The next upcoming videos I'm planning, the 7 from Kidderminster to Sion Hill, the 8 from Rifle Range to Wales Park, the 9A9C Kidderminster to Cookley and Cornsall, the 10 from Kidderminster to Offmore and Spenall Circular, and also I'm planning for more videos that will be uploaded on this channel real soon. So here we go. We're now departing out of Kidderminster. So anyway, we're now departing out from Stourport, and we're on our way to Kidderminster. So we're now departing out of Stourport, and now it's time to go back to Kidderminster. So once we get to Kidderminster, the number 3 route would be ticked off. So, and of course we've done the 15 route from Kidderminster to Stourport. So we are planning for more and more videos very, very soon. So please keep your eyes peeled on that. So coming up, we'll be going up to Birchen Coppice. So we'll be going back through Birchen Coppice, and then we'll head back to Kidderminster. And then when we get to Kidderminster, that will complete our journey on the number 3. And once we get there, that will be the end of the journey. And I just hope you enjoyed the trip all the way from all the way around Stourport and the Walshes and Areley Kings. So we're just going to turn left here. So carrying on straight is where the 15 goes, and of course the 294. However, the number 3 is a direct route between Kidderminster and Stourport, except this does do a turn off onto the Birchen Coppice estate. So we're not going to be far left to go towards Kidderminster. So we'll be on our way back to Kidderminster. And of course I am planning for some first bus videos very soon on the channel. So the first bus videos I'm planning is most of the Worcestershire ones. So I'm planning for the 45 route from Worcester to so I'm planning for the 45 route from Worcester to. So the 45 route I'm planning is the Worcester to Red Hill, and also the 363 from Worcester to Brockridge Common. So I'm planning for that one real soon. So please keep your eyes peeled for that on Joe's Bus Train Plan Lift Adventures. and I'll let you know when I'll be uploading those videos here on the channel. So here we go. We're now going across the Birchen Coppice estate, and then we'll be on our way back to Kidderminster. So we will be next passing a Volvo B7RLE Plaxton Centro body. So we'll be seeing a Plaxton Centro body bus passing us in a minute, and that's on the number 3 route heading towards Areley Kings. So then, guys, we're going across the Birchen Coppice estate, and the number 3 is usually worked by larger vehicles. And Diamond Kidderminster used to have some ADL Enviro 300 buses, ADL Enviro 300s, and those were 2008 plate buses. And so you had 30946 and 30947. And of course there has been smaller buses on the number 3 with Diamond, like ADL Enviro 200s, Optare Solos, all sorts of buses. And of course there's been the Dennis Starts on this route as well. And of course you've got the usual Volvo B7 RLEs. However, B7s are usually ideal on the number 3 route from Kidderminster to Areley Kings. And of course in 2018 until 2019 the route was allocated to the ex-Wessex and Hallmark Scania Omnilinks, if you remember the Scania Omnilink buses. But then they went on to other routes like the 303 from Kidderminster to Worcester and the 202 from Halzone to Bromsgrove, and they have been on other routes as well as the 3. And when this was operated by First, they used Dennis Lances, if you remember the old Dennis Lances. And with Redditch Depot on Sundays, they used an Optare. They've used Optare Solos, SRs. They even had 20882 when it was at Redditch, but 20882 is now at Kidderminster, and that is an Optare Solo SR. That was white, and now it's been painted into the Diamond Bus Brighter Diamond livery. So there has been loads of different buses on the 3 from past to present. And there's also been street lights on. There's also been an Optare Versa hybrid one, which was the Solihull Signature. Well, Preston bus one, because the Solihull Signature was on the 303 route. So anyway, we're just going past the Starbucks and the KFC on the Starport Road, and on the right hand side you would see the Aldi store, and of course the Silverwoods Leisure Centre, and that used to be the site of a former sugar beet factory. So we're just now going to cross the Severn Valley Railway, which runs from Kidderminster to Bridgnorth, and we will soon be rejoining up with the number 8 route, which is the Rifle Range to Hales Park. So we'll be joining up with the 8 all the way back to Kidderminster, and then we will terminate at Kidderminster bus station, where the journey will terminate. So we will be terminating at Kiddy bus station, and that will come to the end of the number 3. So thank you very much for watching this video so far. I hope you enjoyed it all the way round Kidderminster. It's been a pleasure to be having along with us here at Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures to Bromsgrove and over to Kidderminster and Stourport. So we will continue with more videos. I'll let you know when the next video will come up. So don't panic if it will be a long time, but I'll let you know when the next video will be. And until then, we will continue with more and more exciting videos to come in days and weeks and months to come. So here we are now on the Stourport Road, and we're on our way back to Kidderminster Town. And once we get to Kidderminster Town, we will then terminate at Kidderminster bus station. So once we're at Kidderminster town, we will arrive at the bus station. So coming up is Brinton's Park. So Brinton's Park is coming up right now, and that will be the sign that we are coming towards Kidderminster, and in front of us you would see the Diamond Kidderminster garage. So you'll see the Diamond Kidderminster garage on the number 3. So the Diamond Kidderminster garage is going to be on our right in front of us. So the Diamond Kidderminster garage will be in front of us. So anyway, Brinton's Park is coming up. So Brinton's Park will be coming up. So anyway, we're coming to the traffic lights. So turning left goes to the Kidderminster General Hospital, and that used to be where the 42 used to go, which was the Redditch to Kidderminster General Hospital, but now that section is withdrawn. So here we go. Coming up now, and right in front will be the Diamond Kidderminster garage. So here's the Diamond Kidderminster garage right in front. And on the left-hand side is the Watermill. So that's the Watermill there. That's the Watermill pub. So here's the Diamond Kidderminster garage again. And we're going to go round the roundabout. And on the left-hand side, you will see the Asda, which used to be a Netto. And way before Netto, it was a Summerfields. Because if you remember, there was a Summerfields here in Kidderminster as well. So let's continue our journey all the way back into the bus station. So anyway, there's the Kidderminster Diamond Depot there. And there you'll see is Carter's Furniture Store, and we're going to take this exit here, and of course the Asda is on the left hand side, and over there is B&Q. So there's the Kidderminster B&Q, and we're now heading towards Kidderminster bus station, and the journey will terminate at Kidderminster bus station. So I hope you enjoyed the journey all the way around the Kidderminster and Areley Kings area. So we've now successfully done the number 3, and that comes to the end of the number 3, and now we've completed our trip. And just in front you'll see is St George's Church in Kidderminster, and the other one is St Mary's. So we're now on our way back to Kidderminster bus station, and this is the end of the journey. So we're now coming to the end of the journey, and what I like to say is thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you all again soon for more exciting videos that will be coming here on the channel, and so I'll let you know when there will be more and more videos to come real soon. So welcome back to Kidderminster, thank you for watching, hope to see you real soon. And there's Kidderminster Tesco's, and there is the Kidderminster Library coming up, and now we'll be arriving back at Kidderminster bus station. So there's the building of the TK Maxx store in Kidderminster. So welcome back to Kidderminster. So here we are back at Kidderminster bus station. So that's the end of the video.